If you're watching this video, you're probably waiting for a perfect moment to quit smoking. You're waiting until your vacation is over. You're waiting until you're not stressed anymore. Or you're just waiting to finally feel ready. But I've got bad news for you. Perfect moment, it doesn't exist. Just think about it. How many times have you said, I'll quit after vacation, and then you didn't? Or how many times have you said, I'll quit when I'm less stressed, and you didn't? Or how many times have you said, I'll quit when I feel ready, and you still didn't? But have you ever asked yourself why? Why do you keep promising you'll quit smoking and then breaking your own promises? It's not because you're lazy, it's not because you don't want it badly enough, and trust me, it's not because you love smoking. It's because of fear. Fear is the thing that stops every smoker from quitting smoking. Fear that you won't be able to quit, that you'll suffer and feel miserable, that people will laugh at you. And because of those fears, your brain starts asking questions like, what will I do when I'm angry? What will I do when I'm tired? What will I do when I'm bored? And all of those questions just make the fear bigger. You see, our brain loves safety, it loves what's familiar, it loves routines. So whenever you think about quitting smoking, your brain travels to the future, imagines the worst case scenario, and it says, no, now isn't the right time. You're stressed, you're about to travel, you'll quit later, just not now. And in that moment, those excuses sound logical. But it's not logic, it's fear. Seneca said we suffer more in our imagination than in reality. And I agree with that, because when I was quitting smoking, I had the same fears. I was afraid that I won't be able to enjoy my life. I was afraid that I'll suffer. I was even afraid that I'll lose some of my friends if I quit smoking. But once I quit, I realized I didn't lose anything. I actually gained a lot. And I noticed I didn't need cigarettes to calm down anymore. They were actually making me more stressed. Before, I thought I was a nervous person. I thought that my life was stressful, but it wasn't. My life is so much better now that I don't smoke. But you can't see that right now because from your perspective, it still feels like you're getting some benefits from smoking. And that's why when you think about quitting, it feels like you're losing something important. And that's not true. The first step to quitting smoking is realizing that smoking doesn't give you any benefits. Yes, it may help with stress or focus, but that's only because smoking created those problems. What you're really experiencing is the relief from the discomfort that smoking created. In other words, cigarettes are not the solution. It's what makes it worse. So if you keep waiting for that perfect moment, when everything feels easy, when you're not stressed, when you don't have any problems in your life, you'll never quit. Because even if you fix some of those problems, even if you fix them all, your brain will still find another reason to wait. So what's the solution? Well, the solution is action. Action beats fear. Waiting only feeds fear. That's why you need to make a firm decision that you're going to quit smoking and you're not going to wait for that perfect moment. Because you don't quit when life is perfect, you quit when you decide. Just think about it. How long have you been waiting for that perfect moment? Has it ever shown up? It wasn't, and it won't. Waiting for a perfect moment is just wasting time and nothing else. Whenever you think now isn't the right time to quit smoking, remind yourself it's just fear. You're running worst-case scenarios in your head again. Bring yourself back to the present and remind yourself why you want to quit smoking. And I have a really good exercise that can help you with that. I want you to take a pen and a piece of paper and write down all of the reasons for quitting smoking. For example, I want to quit smoking because I'm coughing a lot. I want to quit smoking because it drains my energy. I want to quit smoking because I'm spending too much money on cigarettes. Don't rush this, the point isn't to finish fast. Write as many reasons as you can. And when you're done with that, I want you to take a second paper and write down what will happen if I keep smoking. So for example, if I keep smoking, I'll spend even more money on cigarettes. If I keep smoking, I'll cough even more. If I keep smoking, I'll feel tired even more. And here's why you're doing this. When a craving hits, you won't be thinking clearly. In moments of weakness, when your thoughts drift into the future and imagines the worst case scenario, pull out that paper and read your reasons for quitting. And read what will happen if you keep making those excuses. It's a very simple and it's a very powerful exercise. It pulls you back to the present and makes you focus more on your reasons for quitting instead of your fears. And I want to share one more exercise, something that even athletes and top performers use to stay motivated. While doing this exercise, I want you to sit down or lay back. Relax your shoulders, your arms, and your legs. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Imagine yourself as a non-smoker. Imagine the freedom. Imagine feeling relaxed and happy. Imagine taking a deep breath and filling your lungs with fresh air. Imagine enjoying your coffee without that disgusting cigarette taste. Add the details, smells, sounds, and how you feel. If you do it properly, you're actually going to feel more motivated and confident. When you focus on something positive, you can't stay in a negative state. So do these exercises. Don't waste years making excuses, because one day it could be too late. And then you're going to say, why didn't I listen to that handsome guy from YouTube with blue eyes and a bad English when he told me to quit smoking? There is a Chinese proverb that says, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. So plant your tree now. Don't waste years waiting. 3 months from now, you'll be grateful you didn't wait. If you're ready to quit smoking, there's a free ebook linked down below that helped many in the first few days. And if you liked this video, hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.